Hi everybody, my name is Warren Lesniewski. I am Vice President of Product Marketing here at Cotiviti, and we are coming live from the exhibit hall floor at the National Healthcare Anti-Fraud Association Annual Trade Show and Conference 2025.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Rutzler. I'm the Vice President of Fraud, Waste, and Abuse, and very excited to be in attendance at the annual conference again this year.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been an entire year since we've been here. We have a whole thing going now. This is our third time.
It's a third,
I can't believe it's been a year. A lot has happened. So, I mean, what's new from last year?
So I think last year was kind of the biggest year in terms of talking about AI and machine learning, and much of the discussion was around kind of the inappropriate use of AI. But also this year, the conversation not only is talking about those items, but talking about appropriate uses of AI and how it can be used to create efficiencies given resource constraints and things of that nature. So I think the conversation is shift around how all of us as vendors can help health payers with using things like AI and creating efficiencies for their team, but also just being aware of some of those inappropriate uses that could be present with fraud, waste, and abuse, given that generative AI and things of that nature can fabricate records, or, just create a lot more fraudulent, wasteful, and abusive practices, just given advanced technology.
Right, and we hear a ton about the healthcare side, generative AI being used against health plans and by health plans. Is that the case in dental as well? What's going on with dental fraud, waste, and abuse?
Yeah, so interesting you bring that up. There's been quite a bit of buzz around dental lately with many of our clients, and at this conference specifically, a lot of content in that area. We just had our panel discussion this morning focused on dental FWA, but also dental claims accuracy. And one of the things we were discussing is exactly that point. How is AI being used in dentistry? And one of the things that is occurring is, yes, it can be used for things like cloning, and some of the schemes we're seeing across the medical side are very prevalent with dental in overcoding, overutilization, those types of same schemes. But the conversation really turned around the place of AI in a dental practice. Not only is it using more prevalently within the space, but it also is creating sort of this distrust in the patient-doctor relationship, in that patients are relying very heavily on the output of a machine telling them this is what needs to be done in your plan of care versus taking the doctor's advice and recommendations and really planning for their care based on their specific needs. So I think the conversation was around not only trusting but verifying, but also trusting the process with your doctor and not just relying on technology.
Great. This is a great segue, actually, talking about technology plus expertise and people. We, Cotiviti, are launching a brand new solution here at the conference called 360 Pattern Review, and we've done a lot of events around it, and there's a fireside chat. If you're here at the show and you're seeing this, come see our fireside chat. Come to our booth, obviously.
Come get a bear.
Yeah, come get a bear. What can you tell me about 360 Pattern Review?
So we are very excited about 360 Pattern Review. As many of you know, we've been in the space for 25 plus years, providing SIU services to many of our clients. But what we also have taken the best of both worlds, our service and our software, and combined it to create an AI-driven service that will not only create efficiencies for SIUs, but also give you better providers and leads to discover and investigate through our validated service. So we're using not only advanced technology, machine learning, but we're also using the expertise we have in-house to ensure that we can create an efficient path for you to spend your time on the leads that are going to be the most fruitful and for you to combat fraud, waste, and abuse long term. So we're here giving demos, talking to clients about their needs specific, to how they're triaging their leads and how we can support them through the technology and then the expertise of our very large SIU. So it's a very exciting time for us.
Awesome. It is exciting. Thank you for that. I'm Warren Lesniewski.
Erin Rutzler.
Thanks again. Talk to you next year.